What's up guys, Ronnie here and welcome to this quick guide for you guys, showcase for Inferno Shadow Flame Hoyan shell guide on full auto pretty consistently. I'd say 70 to 80% consistency on the runs, which is very nice to have. And for that there's a very specific comp that I'm using with very specific gear. So first up, you need to know, right, if you go take a look here, you don't see many Valerians, but you see some. And why is that the case? Because constant units take 200% more damage. But you can abuse that. And I need you to abuse that. Because what that means is Hoyan will most likely always focus the constant unit. So if you have your Valerian in there, she will focus the Valerian, and you can use that so the rest of your team is more likely to survive. Abuse that fact, abuse that auto targeting of the AI, and also you need a few specific units. Let's go right into the team. I have it here right at the top. Celince is key. Celince is key. Why is she key? Because she provides 2 turns of forgetfulness, which will make it that her the ads, like the 2 side ads on Hoyan, will not attack, counter attack, so they will not attack for 2 turns, and she will provide a attack down for 40% for 2 turns as well, which is very nice. And she will apply some shield for survivability. She's the queen. Like, Celince stocks go up as well. I'll use her for my Infernal Doki team as well. Video coming soon in the next soon as well. So by the way, make sure to like and subscribe, as it will increase your summoning luck. It will increase your summoning luck. Oh, I don't have a Shadow Zanya, I don't have a Lily. Guess what? After subscribing, you will, guys. Anyways, back to the Celince. So Celince, important, Halloween. Other than that, I just went for as much speed and accuracy as possible. And I always, on every unit, I just level this to the beginning of first skill and this for a lot more bonus stats, right? Then, let's go into the other one, right? We said we want to abuse the fact that Valerian is going to get targeted. And how are we going to abuse it? Well, first up, Artisan helps a lot. And guess what? We have another Artisan. So why do we have 2 Artisans? Now you could use, if you don't have 2 Artisans, you can try a Gigabyte on your Lily as well. Reason I'm using Artisan is because I just got that insane Shadow Dash on my Lily. But back to this, right? You got Artisan, and since she's so slow and she's so fast, the Artisans won't overlap, and they will, you know, stack each other and help you a lot with survivability. And that's the key. I went into Aurora and farmed for like 5-6 runs Aurora to get myself a Bloodbath, and Bloodbath will make it that Hoyan will still target Valerian all the time, but Valerian takes so much less damage that she's not just instantly out of her sleep state and on 1 HP and gonna die. And the Bloodbath is what make this run so consistent, right, to before, right? And of course the Celince. Now what else do we have? As fast as you can go with the Lily. Mine not very fast, I've seen a lot faster, but that's it for my Lily. And then for the Zanya, I would say even 12 Swift Rush is better than the Bramble. Yeah, I don't think the Bramble is gonna be worth it, and I have a Gigabyte on her as well for more turns on the Zanya. You kinda want that. But yeah, this is the Zanya. And let's go how the team runs. Now we failed here, but we just go play again and see how the team performs. So let's go into the run. Actually, now we didn't see the beginning of the run, but I'll skip to the next part. Alright, let's get into the next run so we see how it works from the beginning. So Lily, important also. I have a level 1 helmet on both Valerian and Celince. So Lily always gives the twin trick onto our girl. Then Celince goes, silences these guys, right? Gives the shield a little bit. Then Valerian goes, heals everyone and goes back to sleep. Artisan comes in for a second turn. Now we're pretty much safe. Lily resets the cooldown of the S2 of our girl here, Sonya. Sonya ults for 0 because that's just how the AI works. And as you can see, Hoyan hard, dealing a lot of damage on the Valerian. And you really want to have that Bloodbath set to have way more consistency. Bloodbath set helps out so much. It helps out tremendously. See, now she would be woken up a long time ago, and only now she woke up. And this way, she gets another shield and will be able to apply invincibility on herself as well. And it just makes a hell of a difference. We again get the forgetfulness thanks to our thingy here. Get another artisan, gets the invincibility. And there we go. That's the run. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Hope you can apply to yourself for your strategy. And the good thing is, also important about skill ups, I have, of course, the Valerian, we all know. Celince doesn't need skill ups. Lily, the normal skill ups. Then on Sonya, I have her S1 max skilled. Now, do you need it S1 max skilled? Yes, and I would highly encourage you to do so, because my theory, my plan behind this is, I have her S1 max skilled. I will abuse that, farm Hoyan, and then by the end of the reset event, I will reset the Sonya, and by then we might probably even have enough good gear for our DPS then to deal the damage here instead of the Sonya, right? The only reason we're using Sonya is because we haven't our DPS built up enough. But I'm thinking a Rosa, for example, instead of the Sonya once I have my Rosa geared up, or a Chloros or something like that. But that for now we're just using our Sonya, right? But Chloros, Rosa, these are other units that you could try and make work. I've almost killed it with a 5-star Rosa, by the way. I just don't have the stuff to go 6-star. But I'm rambling. You see it works. Enjoy it. Use Celince. Celince stocks are zooming. And I'm out. Peace.